pushes with from Arcane. Hello?
We're live already?
Yeah, we're live. I predicted some
Good.
Thompson pushes from Envious as allies, but I think that's going to come later into the half as we do see a smoke on towards the A site from Envious, and I want to get to die. Captini is going to get tagged up, and Skills does get Captini from White House to Church. Bit of a shotgun battle going out in Orphanage, and Dewey's going to come out on top against Mason. Villa again onto Skills, so trade frags this time going the way of Envious, but having said that, Kaka gets Dewey, and we're in a 3-on-3. Kaka gets another one. Kaka goes down. That's all left to Tonde, and a 1v2.
Well, he certainly gave his position away.
Yeah. He doesn't have much time left on the clock either. They spent a lot of time trying to get onto that A site, which didn't materialize. What is Jack doing? And it's a one-on-one. And Sanchez is left alone holding the cross with just an MP. If that was a rifle, we would have landed the kill, but not going to happen.
Wow,
Very unlucky
that was
from Sunday.
a little bit too close for comfort, to be honest.
Yeah.
Still though, I like the execute from the Envious. It's just that Kaka was there, lying in wait with the rifle and getting 2 kills. That made all the difference, I feel.
Yeah, I think he sneaked in after their nades, so... And the smoke which landed wasn't quite perfect, but I'm not sure if that was a strat smoke or a little bit random.
Looking like a very slow round as they are just looking for peaks. I'm gonna check out what's going on in a bird's eye view, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
It's somehow nicer.
Lots of people camping in houses though, so you can't see everybody.
Yeah, that's true, but looks like it's some action going on in Orphanage. Do you have one in the sniper house as well? A couple of shots being fired off. And we got 2 kills already from the Envious, which will surely be the call towards A. Captini though. Ooh. Actually wise to just wait it out, and otherwise we're just getting naded. Mason though does shut down Dewey, but melee skills will go down. Mason though picks up another one, and it's now 1-on-3. He has no range element whatsoever. He's just gonna try and hunt down this man in church. He's running away for his dear life. Villa is gonna get taken out, but the bomb's been planted over at B.
He did his
and Mason is now a mile away.
He just had to waste a bit of time, and he's managed to do that.
Yeah.
This should be Emesis round, but I feel that Arcane really need to do something about stopping this A push. I mean, I know the bomb got planted on B, but A was the distraction early on. I mean, everyone went over to A, and then B was just the afterthought from Arcane, from Envious. And a slap to the face as it is, as Mason gets
Bitch
buried.
fight.
Yeah. Tyson furied.
Oh man. Who do we actually favor in this matchup on dawnville?
I'd usually say Arcane. They're probably the more active of the 2 teams. They this is actually their home map. I think it's both teams' home maps actually, but I'd say Arcane. But the way things are going at the moment, I think the rounds have been kind of sketchy for Arcane and more in favour of Envious.
I was gonna say, like, the Envious have been getting opening frags pretty comfortably, which is what you need, obviously, on this horribly defended sided map, you'd say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it can be can be switched. It can be favourable with allies. It's just how you get the picks and how
Just
you play on afterwards.
generally
Yeah,
speaking,
generally
though.
access. Yeah.
Yeah. But we do see Kaka fortunately taking out Ville early on. Scaptini won't be getting any opening frags just yet. He's managed to sneak his way in the spawn house. Won't connect any shots. Gonna look to rush him down. There's two players actually there blocking each other. He does pick off one, picks up another one with the bash. In come Hatton and Skills though. Skills is gonna get taken down by Dewey. Dewey will fall to Kaki's scope. Where's Captini though? All the way over there, Hatton throws out the nade.
It's gonna miss
Which
him.
will land right in front of his face.
He failed that nade.
Oh wow. Doesn't matter. It worked out for him.
Yeah, lucky. 2-1 to Arcane. But again, only two men left alive for Arcane. And if it is heavily Axis favoured, you'd want at least 3 to survive and to make the round a bit more comfortable. We do see Niscala, who was probably the MVP for Envious as they won 2 Jane, drop early. But there is a smoke in middle, and Arcane don't know where Envious are going at the moment. So maybe the element of surprise could work in their favour as allies.
Yeah. But you see the Envious going for the spawn house again. Dewey with that shotgun kill.
Yeah, shotgun battle over Mason as well. So Mason's been picking up all the guns as we've traversed across all 3 maps of 2J and Dawnville and Burgundy.
It can be so frustrating, can it not? Oh wow, Fila just drops 2 with the headshots. Kakado back of B. Does stop that plant from going down. So not all is lost.
And this is a tough situation for Envious because they don't have that smoke. They've used it already on middle. And if Kaka, oh, he's already crossed 2 archers.
Oh my
Which
god!
I didn't pay attention to.
That was
Holly to
insane.
the left on mid street.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was a
Yeah.
quick scope. Just mid-air, shutting down the ally player coming. Oh wow. He forgot to shoot. That happens.
It's hard to remember these things. Shooting, staying alive, grenading. Rounds win matches. Be forgetful sometimes.
Oh wow, looks like Arcane are gonna do a calf push. That doesn't seem like something you would typically do with 2 players and 2 rifles as well.
I mean, it can be really effective, but so far, I wouldn't have suggested it as an in-game either because the rounds so far. I mean, they want those early kills, but the rounds so far, they like Envious have been sitting back, and they've been hopefully controlling the tempo. So that could have easily gone the way of Envious. I don't know if you just saw that, but Mason fluffed his smoke and it's landed in bomb spawn.
Oh dear.
So Orph is wide open, and effectively Envious have 2 smokes in their favour on the map.
Wait, where's the smoke?
There was a smoke in middle earlier, which they used to cross, and now there's
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's a good smoke, sort of.
Yeah, for them.
Kaka does has a small window of opportunity to take something out, but that nade does come in, and this time Hatton didn't fill it, so essentially he did, because they take out Ville. So the bomb planted, Mason does shut down Ville. Where is Captini? In the ruins. Does manage to shut down Kaka, so 2 more divine knows somewhere Mason is going to be lurking around.
And this is winnable because Mason doesn't have any range. So if he stops Mason from getting close.
Captini does have a lot of firepower as well. Oh,
Unlucky.
dropped. But good play from Arcane though. They just waited for each other and then just bomb rush him.
Yama Yonga.
Explosives.
Yama.
Axis win.
Lekker.
3-2.
Some Dutch in the mix.
Yeah. Dutchlish. That's like Spanglish for Dutch, right? Dutchlish.
Sure.
Thanks. Kaka's going to win this go battle, and he's playing really confident now. As I said, he didn't have the best of game on Burgundy, but he picked it up on 2Jane. He made some important frags and won his team some rounds. And he's doing alright now. He's currently leading the scoreboard for his side, along with Mason, so scope and shotgun being used effectively. Couple of the most important guns in the game, I'd say. You only get one of them.
Yeah, indeed. The most valuable guns.
Yeah.
Rarest guns. The skins.
Yeah.
Even refer to that. The covert weapons.
And this is how you play Dawnville. 5-on-2 situation. Envious don't have a smoke to use, and I feel this is going to be their round for Arcane.
Allies eliminated.
Almost
The
a
team
wish.
kills. Looks like Hatton is gonna go for cheeky peekas again on the cafe side. Not sure if he's gonna find any. Though Kaka has been dropped early by Ville. And now the envious making her way through the graveyard, but could it be their grave? That's the question. Oh, like checking out the Nathal's ruins. We'll actually connect them to Jordan, so the envious have a good foothold to launch their attack, though Hatton will be there ready and waiting on Titonde. Still though, all these 4 players stacked up, just waiting for the call to rush out. Smoke does come out. Quickly looking over at the bird side, what the heck is going on here? As Hatton does go down. I don't really see any players on the A-bomb side. Though Mason was there, but getting immediately shut down by Ville. Still another player lying in wait. Skills. Won't be landing any shots. Will get taken out. And that was that again was the way you should play allies on dawnville.
That is the way you play allies. But also, it's got to be noted that, as I say, Kaka is playing confidently, but he's always trying to go for this early peak, and you've got to consider if it's not working, then you should stop doing it.
Indeed.
And
I completely agree.
As I say, that is rotating all the way back to back B, which can be an overpowered spot for the scope. I mean, he's got that mid control. We will likely see Dewey throw that smoke over towards A, and then most likely Mason instantly reply with a smoke back into Orphanage.
I actually never saw that
like
angle from Kaka that he has on Church. That's pretty insane.
Where is he? Oh yeah. It's
The way he washes
shot,
Church.
though. I mean, you can't see a lot else, but you can. If you are going to see that guy, then yeah, you should kill him.
Yeah, that's true. You can't really kill crosses, can you, if you're like standing like that?
Meanwhile, Tonde is alone at the B side of Dawnville for his team. And he's just going to cause some chaos. Make Arcane think twice, even though there is a smoke over at A. And there are 2 players for Envious stacked inside Orphanage, but that is going to be the shotgun that goes down of Mason. And it's going to be a 5-on-3, make that a 4-on-3. Make that a 3-on-3. Make that a 3v2. And this is where it gets exciting, Rick. See, the trade frags, just like 2Gen, they can happen instantly, one after the other. And then it's going to come raining in, and it's going to miss Holic, who was on the A side. He did manage to get that bomb plant down.
Like, I don't know what Skills was doing. He was just standing in the spawn house, but he does finally dart out and shuts down Holic. So still that bomb ticks away. He's gonna chuck a nade and he's just gonna go for it though. Never mind that, he's been spotted and he's gonna go for that fake again. That Thompson to hand as he shuts down Tonde. Still though, Dewey
Eliminated.
with the Thompson
Allies
in top
win.
spawn. He had a shotgun as well. So,
Well played.
an absolute luxury.
And I did, as you said, the favourites I thought were going to be Arcane, and I did bet on Arcane to win this one. I put 1,000 gold on it, Rick.
Oh dear.
But the way things are going, I think it's Envious's game to throw, really. If they can get this many rounds on Ally's side, and I don't know how good their access is, but if it's going to be down to the Ally side, to be honest. Or whether Envious throw it.
I mean, they're definitely in a good spot right now. Even on attack after 8 rounds being played. Going to the 9th. So, do you have ooh, Village challenging the shotgun. As Holic will shut him down. This is the kind of team play you don't always see. And I'm not sure how coordinated these guys are, but it just looked perfect. That said, the bomb is gonna get planted on A. Nate does come in, will shut down the bomb planters, so it's not all lost for Arcane. They can well retake this side. Holic is stuck. He can't go anywhere.
Tonde is stuck over at Hobos. Can't see the bomb
They-
from there, mate.
Yep, he's gonna get taken out as well, so Holic. He misses that first crucial shot, and they're gonna just rush him down. Even Kaka, like you said, playing so comfortable,
Yep.
so confident, and he's just the first man in there to take him out. Yeah, crazy.
But this is
Explosives diffused.
okay
Axis win.
for Envious at the moment. Like did they get 8-4? It was an 8-4 scoreline on Burgundy for Arcane. And I'd say, as Burgundy is favoured towards the Allies, Dawnville is equally favoured towards the Axis, if you play it right.
Yeah,
If you don't peek, if you sit in. I mean, there are 2 ways of playing, and they can mix it up, and they can throw a couple of players push in as like unexpectedly, and that will win them rounds similarly. But you can't do the same thing over and over and over again on Dawnville. Just like Mason right now, he's just gone aggressive in Orphanage, and then he's going to drop back, and they're going to re-smoke. Shotgun's gone down for Envious, so Mason can use that smoke when he likes. And Envious are going to have to find a different route on towards the A-bomb, because they're not going to be able to go through Orf. But it does land a grenade frag though, onto Skills, who's been putting in a bit of a shift for Arcane this game. There we are, the scope from back B for Kaka. It's going to do some work.
and now both the shotgun and the scope are dead, which is pretty much the guns you want to have for the entry frags.
I mean, Thompson's also really good on this map because you can get in people's faces really quickly without them knowing. But that's only possible if you do it early, or if you have a smoke to utilize as well.
That's the
Never
thing,
mind,
isn't it?
3 and 3.
Just that one smoke. If you don't even have
Yeah.
a shotgun, there's no smoke.
Yeah. Captini though, he's got other words, and along with Villa, they're going to make this into a 3-on-2 situation. And mine a 2-on-2 situation is Holic. I feel didn't need to go for that peak, and again 2-on-1, 1-on-1. Captini Molo, Clutch King against the Banter King that is Hatton. There's no time left. I didn't notice.
It doesn't even matter.
Banter King Hatton knew all along.
The master. I'm running out of words here. Who you really want to see? Not quite even. Sunday's not particularly doing well. He's getting dropped in the face as well by Mason's grenade. So not the start he'd hoped for. Now again, yeah. Well, again, this A setup from the envious.
Yeah.
This time with the smoke out though, so it could potentially work. But the counter smoke is there, and nades.
I feel every single player from Arcane has been able to put in a shift this game, just on each of the maps. But as a constant, on the other hand, Captain Molo has been playing, has been MVP for envious.
Allies eliminated.
Constantly at the top, constantly getting those important kills and clutches. And we are going to go to the last round, Rick.
Yep, the crucial round. 7-5 would still be good for the envious. Will they get to it? I mean, like 3 rounds in a row from Arcane. They've definitely been on a sort of roll, but looks like they are going to be heading towards mid and B. With Sunday to shut down skills.
And these are the rounds that they've been winning, envious. They've been getting hold of that spawn house and they've been...
Oh wow, Hatton's just gonna get dropped. I'm looking over at the burst eye view just to make it easier for the guys watching. Ooh. We still have Kaka there though. The bomb's being planted meanwhile on A. Sunday's gonna be watching the cross, making sure Kaka will be going there. Jordan is in spawn house. Trying to find Ville, but yeah. Feeling as if naturally not gonna be showing himself. Sunday picks up Kaka, so all left up to Jordan. Won't be doing anything. Ville will shut him down. 7-5 it is then. And I think it's a terrible out for Arcane actually.
Yeah. I mean, a 7-5 on an MR12 is pretty much a 5-5 in a ladder game. That's how I see it. It's because you've got that much. I mean, it's a 2-round buffer in an MR12, but you've got the time and you can easily get momentum, and that momentum can carry over to a few more rounds in an MR12 that it won't in a ladder game. So I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure how, if envious play a little bit more attacking and just gift frags out, gift frags away to Arcane, then Arcane will surely take this. But if they can sit in and do a similar thing to Arcane, but do it better, then I think it's envious's to lose.
I don't know. I don't want to put my money on anything.
How much are you paying me for this, by the way?
Actually, no. I'm actually putting my money on the envious. Obviously, they're on German. They should be winning this, unless they will throw it horrendously again.
I just want to see what their first round's like.
Yeah.
Arcane should like test the waters.
I think the envious are pretty notorious by just losing their patience and starting to rush out or silly peaks. Yeah. Especially on 2Shane, they're just dropping like flies at some moments in time. Losing rounds they should not be losing.
So if I were Arcane right now, I'd be playing it slow.
Yeah.
First round, really slow. Holding some angles, watching the calf push, clearing out church, that sort of thing.
And just ensuring that that envious just lose their nerve and start wondering where they are and start looking and then thus over peaking.
Exactly.
And then it will get super annoyed and that's where things will go sour for them. But that's the scenario. There could also be another scenario, you know?
If they get the frags, but also the downside to that slow play, if it doesn't work, is if Arcane do smoke off this A bomb site and the AWP gets re-smoked, how Arcane will do if they get naded out or smoked out, or whether they have like a backup plan. That's a big
That's
thing.
also the thing. The timer itself.
Yeah, they are the two things on Dawnville as allies, I believe.
Dawnville is also actually quite a huge map, so rotations are definitely not the most commonly thing seen. Unlike Tujain, you can easily go to A.
Yeah, you can. But then trade frags happen a lot quicker on 2Jane as well, so you don't. I think 2Jane is a bit more balanced map. It's like the Dust 2 of COD 2, I think.
Yeah, I completely agree to that.
I'd say Dawnville is a bit more like Mirage, or an Overpass, you know, because you got that Heaven, which is top spawn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go left.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That comparison, but whatever. We're doing COD 2 here.
I've been watching a bit too many CS streams.
Rip skins.
Rip Twitch Gold.
Oh dear. God, there's just nothing exciting happening.
I think already the scope has gone down for Envious. And Captini Molo as well, as I say, has been that MVP for Envious, I believe. So in a 4-on-3 situation, I think this is Arcane's. So they did play it slow. Kaka did get that entry frag onto an Axis player. And they are just playing it chill and just seeing if Envious do start to make those mistakes. We analysed right ring.
Still though. 3 more players up for Envious. Looks like Hatton wants to try and open up something. He does check out his nade. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He does know there's one in bottom spawn house, but Chewie will shut down your man Jordan. Oh, he's putting the gun through the wall.
And nade goes out as well.
It looked like a good start from Arcane, but now it's just Hatton.
Complete reverse of what we saw on normal time 2J, it seems. Check out my name next round.
Sure.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
Ricks and Morty. Do you watch it?
How's Morty?
You don't watch
No.
Rick and Morty? Get on
Please,
it.
please elaborate.
It's an Adult Swim cartoon TV show.
Oh god.
You should get on that.
Is it British?
No, it's American. Score is 7-6. Oh, Arcane have that slim lead. And it's still a 5-on-5 and 40 seconds gone. See, this is the slow play. But as soon as that smoke goes down, this is where Arcane should really come to life and counter smoke. Or
It's a very slow play.
yeah, see, here you go. Envious have actually used their smoke before Arcane have, so that actually favours Arcane as well with that grenade frag onto Captini Molo. But never mind, Arcane make a slight mistake and Hudson goes down. 4-on-4 though, should still favour the ally side. With 50 seconds left. And now Arcane are going to re-smoke A.
Feel it. Just stuck in that corner. We'll find one onto Mason. Cax does pick up Dewey. So now this A side. Oh. Like, well, I absolutely deny that bomb from going down Sunday in the back, shutting them down. Finally, something happened after the last seconds went down. God, this is my problem with dawnville. I'm sure it's a great map. It's just god awful to watch.
I think it's just the playstyle of the map. But we do see Jordan cross early.
And skills as well. So skills is already in.
Skills is already in Axis side hovers, so he could do some real damage here.
And he's got himself the grenade as well from Captini, so he's just gonna bomb it out. Well, a drop feel as well. So finally a fast round, and this fast round is paying off. They're catching the envious by the balls. Zatem will drop Dewey as well. So Holek is your last man. I'm afraid he won't be able to do anything. All bashed. I hope he's gonna get slapped.
Axis eliminated.
Nothing even.
Allies win.
And we'll just shoot him down. So this fast round does work.
Yeah, but it's a sort of, how often do you want to do it? Do you want to keep being predictable? Do you want to do it again? No, they're going to go towards A side this time, so they're going to slow it down, or they might play fast through splash or through off. Nope, they're slowing it down completely. They're watching the angles. And, again, envious are just going to sit in, but I feel they shouldn't be wasting their nades like this. Because as we saw before, other than if Holic hadn't have got the kill in that 2-on-2 situation, then Arcane would have had the bomb plant down because they had no more nades to use for the retake or to stop deny the bomb plant.
Yeah, so essentially, as Germans, you should be keeping your nades. That's what you're saying, right?
I think it's really effective on this map.
Yeah, I thought so. Start throwing your nades around 1 minute 10.
Yeah,
where the ally players are a little bit closer.
Yeah.
To where you are, and yeah.
Because there's no point in throwing your nades
sense
if you're not going to be pushing them or getting into positions where you can trap them or like get that information that you need.
And I don't think nades do play an actual role to stop the allies from fast pushing, because it hardly ever happens. And if they do, you can just simply use the nades from preventing the bomb to go down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's child play to stop the bomb from going
on a map
down
this big. Yeah, you spoke about the map being big. I mean, on 2J we saw how small the map was, so nades are very effective being thrown early, particularly as Axis, because you can just stop A rushes immediately with a couple of well-timed nades.
Yeah, as well as Burgundy, yeah.
So massive, yeah.
And there's enough places for you to dodge the nades as well on the graveyard. It's so big.
Yeah. And they're listening to the stream because Axis players are saving their nades a bit more. Except for Holic.
Oh.
And there we go, a nade kill. Well done, Villa.
You get suspicious so fast, don't you?
Yeah, stream snipes.
You're the suspicious man. So, what are they doing? Camping. Oh, you want some gold? Congrats.
Yeah, I know, I just did it just now. Oh, sneaky Kaka. It's not gonna pay off. See, this is dawnville Axis. 5-0. This is how it should be played.
Allies eliminated.
Yeah.
Axis
Not much to say about that. I wasn't even bothering to try it out. I mean, 1v5 on allies on dawnville, does it ever happen?
Rarely, very rarely. Not unless you're you've already got in a good position, which I don't think Church is a good position.
I mean, even if you were in spawn house, you can be surrounded so easily.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere else. Saying that we are into a new round, still no opening frags as of yet. We're still waiting for these players to collide on this massive map. We do see Kaka smoking off the main gate. What are they up to?
I think they're going to focus towards spawn house. I mean, that smoke at gate just lets you get in towards spawn house and splash without being seen from hobo. So, yeah, maybe they're just going to split the defense and leave B. Maybe unless for a last-ditch attempt at B.
Wow.
Never mind.
Thunder just brings it back with a double kill. Captini as well. And now it's Jordan again. This time in a 1-on-3 though. Does manage to shut down Vila. 40 seconds left. There's one player's on the B side. Finds the one on top spawners as well. 30 seconds left though. Oh, shuts down Captini. What is he gonna do now though? Tunde and one Garan to hand as well.
And you see there, Jordan was just playing for the dead cam. So he saw... He knew Captini was going to call out, he was going to go B. And they've just completely avoided each other. Yeah. Now he does.
Knows, like, yeah. So this is going to be the timer running down.
6 seconds to plant in Kotu.
Is it? I thought it was 5. That's interesting.
Just after 5, close to 6.
It's a tricky battle, but Jordan could well pull this one off. Will get the shot off. Brilliant play by Jordan. Yeah. I surely didn't expect that, but once he got that first frag in, then yeah. Sick play. And this is like these things we've been talking about in the beginning. That the envious should be more disciplined in a way.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be losing these clutches. They really shouldn't be. Although I, of course, don't want to take anything away from Jordan, because that was very good by him. See, he does find Hatton early on, so gonna make it a little bit more difficult for Arcane to get a bomb down. Mason goes down as well.
We see
So
a
the
late
envious
smoking splash.
from Mason, yeah, I can assume, yeah.
And then another one over at Cap, so Arcane really do have to go towards the safe side, and Kaka's gonna just do that and open up 2 frags, one towards the A side and back B, and skills as well to do. And again, what was this, a 4v3? 5v3.
3v5, yeah. I mean, it's silly how the envious pick off two men from the allied side, also into Jane, and then they just can't seem to lock it down somehow. Or the Arcane, either of the Arcane players just goes massive. But that shouldn't be happening. There's just no counter frags for the envious. And Holik now pretty much forced to just go for a full defuse. He has no clue where the other guy is. He knows one is an orphanage, obviously.
He might make it, you know.
Oh my god.
No.
Dropped by Kaka.
So close.
Rick and Morty. Oh dear. Oh wow! I was just actually following the Luger's shot, and it just went right over the top of the head of the scope.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's no PT50s, it wouldn't have done any damage, I don't think. If only. Skills loves playing outside this B hobo.
Well, it works out for him.
Yeah. And again, now they just entryed onto that B site, and this is
no
a harder
response.
retake.
There's no response from the envious.
No, and this is
They don't have
definitely a
counter
harder
frags. That's the most important part. They're just not setting up in a way the other players from the envious can get kind of frags.
Axis eliminated. Allies win.
Match point, Rick.
I feel like we're complaining a lot, but I just have the feeling the envious can do better than they
Yeah,
are doing now.
exactly. So it really was Envious's map to lose after they got 5 rounds on allies. But Arcane's allies is just very strong. Having said that, it's 4-on-2. Jack does spot 1 over towards church. But Skills does get dropped by a grenade and is just left up to the Bounty King in a 1v4. He has sneaked around. He was over at CAF. So I don't know if they... Yeah, there you go. They still don't know where he is. And he's just going to play on this. He's going to see if he can spot anyone else before killing this guy.
Oh god.
And he's going to embarrass himself. He will embarrass himself. Oh,
you wish.
damn. But now they know where he is. And again, this should just be a knockdown. And it is 12-9.
Axis win.
Match point again.
Yeah. Arcane were on match point on Tujane as well, but they couldn't close it out. Though the scoreline was a little bit closer.
Yeah, I think it was.
I believe it was 12-11. So yeah, that makes some sense. Still a lot more rounds for the envious to put back. Looks like Villa does do just that. Just on skills, Holic as well. Onto the Banta King. Tunde being tagged up will survive this. Pace will be slowed down by Arcane. Mason though getting dropped by Tunde as well. So Kaka and Jordan remain. Oh wow, Kaka just finally, thank God he killed him.
I didn't even see him.
Well, you saw a glimpse of him.
No, I got to him late.
The shadow, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's got a nade and a smoke still if he goes over that body. He's not going to.
So this is just 2-on-3 situations where we've been talking about that Arcane would usually win.
Yep.
Will the envious be able to lock it down this time, or?
Problem right now is that Kaka's just about to face the shotgun of Villa. And neither of them have any range, so it's just going to come down to a mano-y-mano.
Oh my
Never
god.
mind, Sanchez to get Villa, and both Arcane players immediately dropped.
I got a little bit scared there for the envious as soon as he got that headshot. I don't know why Villa just rushed out like that.
I've seen the glory. And,
Here once more.
yeah. Oh, this time Villa and shotgun has smoked off early, and he's immediately rotating over towards the B site. But and this might pay off, you know, because there are two
maybe
guys, one guy, yeah.
Oh well.
No, there you go. Where's the last one for Arcane? Well, there's 2 left. Kaka sneak through off, and again Sanchez in church.
All these nades coming in. Can Jordan finish this though? 1-on-2. And he's clutched before. Getting shot through the smoke. Where's Villa? Villa all the way over at B. Cantini. Oh, spots him. Does finally shut down Jordan though.
Very well played from Captini. Just getting that information, stopping Jordan from leaving the bomb site while the smoke was still up. I mean, if Jordan
Explosives
had
defused.
managed to
Axis
push
win.
and gone unnoticed or made his way through to Orf, he definitely could have used that wall to clip behind and won the round.
Mm-hmm.
Ethic's gonna get grouped if you beat us. Now, what happens in this situation?
I don't know the score
Throwing's
at
not
the
allowed,
moment.
right? I mean, oh, never mind. Shotgun goes down.
I don't think Arcane even attempt to throw. They just want to be top of the groups and get a comfortable playoff.
And they wouldn't have to play Ethics either way. It would just groups get mixed up, don't they, in the playoffs? So I think they go on to play Critical as they top the group, and Gunrunners will play Ethics, I believe, if they win this round, of course. And there's a 5-on-3, and this is the last round before we go into overtime. If we do go into overtime, make that a 4v3. This Mason does get shut down by Tondi, and Captini Molo seems to be in a bit of trouble over at the last hobo.
Well, bomb's getting planted over there.
Again over the hobo. But Kaka decides just to push a red brick, and Jordan has to clear up for him. Jack has to clear up for him. And now it's all up to Holic in 1 versus 3.
It's kind of
Axis eliminated.
precarious.
And
There we
it's
go,
Allies
skills.
Win.
Thank God we don't have enough overtime. Though, we had some good games to watch, I must say. You know.
Definitely. Closer than I expected, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, on all the maps they were pretty close, weren't they? 13-11 was Burgundy, and then went to overtime in 2 Jane. And 13-11 now.
You know, at one point I thought for sure it was just gonna be a 2-mapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the end, it was a 3-mapper.